Hello, curious minds! Welcome back to Brain Capsule. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt small, but also strangely connected to something infinite? Those tiny sparkles above us seem timeless, eternal. But what if I told you that every time you gaze at the stars, you're not saying them as they are, you're saying them as they were? That's right. Every twinkling light you admire at night is a message from the past, a fragment of ancient light that has traveled across space and time to reach you. It sounds poetic, but it's also pure science. Let's take a cosmic journey together to understand why. Let's start with the basics. Light. Light moves incredibly fast, about 300,000 kilometers per second. That's so fast it could circle the Earth more than 7 times in 1 second. But in the grand scale of the universe, even that speed isn't enough to make light instant. The distances in space are so vast that scientists had to invent a new unit just to measure them, the light year. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 year, about 9.5 trillion kilometers. So when astronomers say a star is 10 light years away, it means the light you're saying left that star 10 years ago. You're saying it's past. Take our own sun, for example. It's about 8 light minutes away from Earth. That means when we look at the sun, or safely when we see a light reflected off things around us, we're seeing what it looked like 8 minutes ago. If the sun were to disappear this instant, hypothetically, we wouldn't even know it for another 8 minutes. Now let's go farther. The nearest star system, Alpha Centauri, is about 4.37 light years away. So the light we see from it tonight left that star system 4 years ago. When you look at Sirius, the brightest star in our night sky, you're seeing light that began its journey over 8 years ago. And when you look at stars like Betelgeuse, which is a massive red supergiant about 640 light years away, you're seeing light that left the star in the 14th century, while the world here on Earth was living through the Middle Ages. Think about that for a moment. You might be watching a star that no longer exists. It might have exploded long ago in a supernova, yet its light is still traveling towards us, carrying its last goodbye across hundreds of years. Every point of light in the sky is a story in transit, a piece of history still unfolding before our eyes. Now, this isn't just poetic imagination, it's the foundation of modern astronomy. When scientists point telescopes like the Hubble Space Telescope or the James Webb Space Telescope into deep space, they are not just taking pictures of faraway stars, they are literally looking back in time. Some of the galaxies we can see are billions of light years away. That means the light we receive from them started its journey billions of years ago, when the universe was still young. When we observe the most distant galaxies, we are witnessing light that left them less than a billion years after the Big Bang. That's how we study the birth of the cosmos itself. Telescopes are our time machines. Isn't that incredible? Every image we capture of the universe, every nebula, every supernova remnant, every spiral galaxy is a snapshot of ancient history. Space doesn't just hold distance, it holds time. There's also a spiritual beauty in that. It reminds us that time is not as linear as we think. The light from a star may take centuries to reach us, yet when we see it, it feels immediate, alive, present. It's a reminder that the universe is vast, yes, but also deeply connected. A photon of light that started its journey before your ancestors. even existed might end its long travel tonight, hitting your eye as you look up in wonder. Isn't that extraordinary? That a particle of light can cross the infinite just to share its story with you. And there's something comforting in knowing that, because sometimes life can feel uncertain. We move fast, we rush through our days, and we forget how small moments connect to something greater. But the stars remind us that even in silence, everything leaves a trace. Every act, every word, every person, just like light, has an echo that travels farther than we imagine. Maybe that's why stargazing feels healing, because it connects us to both the past and the infinite future. So next time you stand under the night sky, take a deep breath. Look at those glittering lights and remember, you're not just seeing the stars, you're seeing time itself, memories of distant worlds, billions of years old, whispering across the darkness just to reach you. And maybe, just maybe, somewhere out there another being is looking back, seeing the light of our sun, our earth, our small blue world as it was long ago, and to them we are the past. Thank you for joining me in this cosmic journey. Never stop looking up, because when you do, you're not just observing the sky, you're judging eternity. Stay curious, because the stars still have so many stories left to tell. Thank you.